Na 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 na. But 27. And then she's gonna use her cunning action to be a bitch. She's gonna go and hide.
We'll say she's just gonna run away.
Just go back outside. Go back upstairs.
Just like,
She got
yeah,
an
no,
18
this
on
guy just
herself,
went and
but
set a
yeah.
room on fire. I don't want to deal with it.
I guess roll stealth for her. Oh.
28.
Okay. She's good.
It's her turn.
Forcer is gonna come up and whack a.
Hmm.
That hits. That hits. That hits. That hits. That's... Yeah, it's gone. This one's obliterated. Then they'll use
Glory Guild.
movement, go over here. Use his bonus action, make 2 more attacks. And it's so. Takes 42 points of damage, and this one's gone too. And that's its turn.
We'll just poke her head in. I don't. Why can't she see it, everyone? Oh, yeah. I'd take a step forward. She's gonna go and see this dude right here. This dude minding his business.
Yeah.
How many Eldritch Blasts can I do?
3, I think, at your level.
Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast. Sus.
Oh god, we've got 2 blast
17.
miniguns on us now.
Yeah.
17, 16, 23.
2 hit.
9 and an 8 on that dude, and at her back core.
So
She's just gonna sigh. Not even worth my time. She's gonna turn and actually start walking forward slightly.
Okay.
Just, just go over here.
Oh, I almost forgot about Latia. But I don't think he wouldn't be able to fit, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably not. I did roll my initiative, but Elijah's probably not gonna fit in here.
He would probably end up collapsing the entire tunnels just trying to get in. This guy is going to charge forward.
Oh wait, shit! My shadows.
Oh yeah, that's right. You should be able to control him.
It's because it's still in initiative. That's why. Wait, no, I can just move them now. There we go. Yeah, this guy's gonna get jumped by shadows. They're both gonna touch him.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Once he does that, let me work out what the fuck they can do. So
Okay, I'm back.
I'm out.
oh, cool. They got a 17 and 12, by the way.
70 hits, 12 misses.
Poor dudes. Poor dudes. What was it? It's a DA. +3, so that's 6. Plus the spell level is 9. And then he's also going to get the frightened condition.
Alright.
Till the end of the shadow's next turn. That's their turns, but by the way, that's all they can do.
Okay. This dude is going to... He's going to run away screaming.
The other one, though, gets opportunity attack.
Yeah, technically they both do.
Oh yeah, both of them do.
Fine. And Phalar, so do you. You want to take it?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
A 26 and a 16.
Am I in the initiative?
26 hits.
Oh, that's low. 7, and it's frightened of the other one.
All right. Opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
24
Why would you do
and yeet.
Actually, the enforcer gets it too. Actually.
Oh god, this guy's just gonna be obliterated. This did 12 piercing.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother rolling the enforcers because it's just gone.
Bro, just he gets feared and then just oh god, I'm out of here. Gets slaughtered immediately.
Let's see. Yeah, this one's going to first fail a roll a d4 because it takes fire damage at the start of its turn.
Yeet. Keeps throwing those dice way further than I mean to. That's a 4.
Plus,
Yeah. 7.
yeah, he's going to be brave and try and attack the enforcer. Both attacks and miss. All right, Otto.
All right. Oh my god, it's hard to see.
Here for
Uh,
this fight, I
right here.
can. Here, I'll return vision.
I wonder if Tailspire has like a lighting setting. Let's see. Cultist.
What? You can't see anything? Is that it, or?
Yeah, it's just hard to see on the screen. I think I moved like 20 feet. Let me see.
Yeah, so you can maybe move another. You have to, yeah, I think it's because of the line of sight. So you have to move just enough in
Yeah,
to be able to see him.
can I see him now? Let's see. I see him now, but there's gonna be a tag on a disadvantage, but it's fine because I can do something else. Mm, yeah, call the dead then.
Okay.
That'll be easier. DC is 18 Wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
Did I pass?
Failed.
Failed? Are they missing any hit points?
Yes, they are.
So instead of 3d8, they take 3d12. Alright. So total 10 necrotic damage.
All right.
Yep. That's the end of Otto's turn.
Okay. These guys, I feel, were rather unprepared for our attack.
That's true.
I mean, I guess there's not much that you can do to prepare against a massive man barging your door open and then the room gets set on fire. Alright. Tell you what. I am going to... Da-da-da-da. I don't have those. So I will make a shot with the Venom Strike against this guy that's here. Don't want to spend too many of my resources yet because our rests may be limited.
That's true.
We are deep behind enemy territory right now. Let's see how this goes. I don't want to throw my dice into the abyss. The 19. How does a 19 do?
That hits.
Oh, alright.
I'm also eating,
I
so
wasn't
I was in the middle of during a bite.
I wasn't expecting the 19 to hit. We've been facing up against some rather tough enemies. Alright, so that's 10 on the piercing. And that d6 poison damage. Now that's a highlight. 2. It's 10 and 2, piercing poison. 12 total.
Not looking great.
That was my action. Do I have anything that I want to do with my bonus action? Because I don't think that there's anything in particular. I should have given myself... Okay. I keep forgetting I have that steady aim thing that I can do because of the new stuff.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, that my bonus actions will not be particularly useful in this exact moment, so I'm going to skip my bonus action. And I'll keep myself right about where I'm at. Maybe step back into the hall.
All right, Lara.
Ah.
Did you forget to plan your turn?
Mayhaps a little bit. I cannot do anything.
I mean, this particular fight's basically almost over, so
It is not yet my turn.
it is your turn right now.
Is my game tweaking?
Oh yeah, you might have to cycle it back.
There we go.
Did that fix it? Yeah. Tailspire just does that sometimes.
Yep.
Okay, what's going on? We're going into this room over here.
Mm-hmm.
There's just one guy left, and he's not looking great.
Lyra will just kind of walk over here, look in, realize y'all got it covered, and just kind of stand there.
Damn, this is awkward.
This is not my field of expertise.
Sneaky,
Your
sneaky,
field of
sneaky.
expertise is not killing burning people.
Precisely.
She's gonna use a little. She's a little cunning action to dash. She's gonna stab this dude with Carnage. Tomorrow she didn't even need to get that close, but it's just why not?
Yeah, why not?
She likes to be in the
15 to
face of
hit.
her enemies.
Actually, no, hold on. Isn't it with advantage? She's stealthed.
Yes.
26.
That hits.
So that's a 12 plus a sneak attack. That's a 12, so 24. Is there anything else that Carnage does that I don't know?
I think it does. I think it's fire damage.
Oh, yeah, it does. 2d6 fire. Oh, and it says you gain +1 to attack rolls. So is that already applied?
Yeah, it should be already applied.
Okay, but 6 fire damage as well. So I think that's total 30.
So
Yeah,
how
yeah,
does she
but-
want? How does John want to do this?
She's gonna actually just, how would I put it? Everyone else didn't even realize she's here. Half the time, no one ever realized she's there. She's gonna go and skewer him literally out of nowhere, and then drop him to the ground, and she'll just be there like, "Oh, whoops! Did you guys want that kill?"
No. No, I
You can
didn't.
have it.
No.
You'd see Avira look over her shoulder for a second as that happens.
Feyla just kind of looks at it like, that one was all yours.
Let me check something. Avira's gonna send a shadow looking down at the other side of the hallway, would yell and say, "Are you still fucking about with those insects, or are you finished?"
Been dealt with.
He's gonna send one of the shadows through the door. Can move through Features an object as if it was difficult terrain. If it ends inside, it will get shunted.
Like squeeze through the crack or anything, or no?
You could just phase through.
Okay. Although I don't think you can see through Shadow's eyes, though.
I can't. But it's a fear tactic also. Imagine you just see a shadow come out of nowhere.
The distant sound of people burning, and then a menacing shadow monster comes through the door.
The question is, from what I can see, I'm not going to reveal it because that's meta. Have they noticed? Has the shadow been noticed by anything?
It seems like it's content with what it's doing. It's just moving its arms around slowly, its eyes closed. And you see like this fire and ice and the wind kind of rolling around it as he's making these emotions.
You are cutting out a little bit. Is it just me?
I was saying it's moving its hands kind of slowly around, and you see like fire and wind kind of swirling around it, but it doesn't seem to have noticed it at all.
It's just gonna go towards the edge. As Avila is gonna say, I've sent a shadow through there. Once it gets to that point, though, it will go straight back. Basically, the command was given of scout ahead. If there's danger, then come back. If there isn't danger, keep going ahead.
Okay.
And it's gonna come back. Where is this? Where is the undead one? Undead one.
Phalar hearing that, he's just been kind of desensitized to being called names because of his past, so he just steps forward. Kind of still going along the walls, looks over at you.
Through the door. Chop, chop.
Kind of looks to you, looks to the door, and then he gives a slight nod. But then he's like, my ability to phase is a bit limited. I can, however, attempt to intrude a bit quietly. Not that I would be able to walk straight through at the current moment.
Just
As unfortunate
go
as it
through the
is.
door. I don't care how you do it.
Alright. As I approach the door, may I make a stealth check to see if I can keep myself hidden, because I kind of revealed during the last battle.
Yep.
Please don't go into the abyss. Okay, my died. No, it went into the abyss. Jesus Christ! That's a new record. Okay. 34.
Phalar is so stealthy he's defied reality.
Yeah, so pretty much as you say, I don't care how you get in through the door, just do it. Phalar gives a nod, and then even in the bright light, he just like fucking predator active camos into the environment.
He becomes the door.
He just like Any sci-fi media where someone has a cloaking device is pretty much what he's done to himself. Jesus. So as I approach the door,
Mhm.
I'd imagine at that rate I'm probably also moving near completely silently.
Yes, I think you are.
And I'm going to check the door, see if this is locked.
It is locked.
This door looks fancy. That's what I was suspecting. Alright, let's see here. I better have... Don't you dare tell me. Okay. Okay. I had to make sure that I had thieves' tools because I was about to say there ain't no way that I don't have thieves' tools.
About to say.
That would have been an embarrassing revelation. Let's see here. So, I am going to attempt to pick open this lock. Oh my god, the rogue doing his job?
Dex
Crazy.
plus your proficiency.
Alright. So that'll be dexterity. God damn it, into the abyss. That's a nat 20 plus 4 without my proficiency bonus.
Yep, you unlock it.
Gonna manage to do that. I'm just going to slightly creak the door open. I know you can't really do that in the thing, but he's just like drifting the door open a little bit, see what he sees inside.
As you kind of quietly open the door, you see kind of standing in the middle of this room is this older looking dragonborn wearing very little gear. He's kind of almost looks like Tai Chi, but you see just this torrent of fire and wind and ice kind of swirling all around him.
Hmm. Is there as I kind of slink through the shadows here, squeezing between the door with my ever-present fucking non-existent muscles on my body.
Yeah.
Uh, Valor's a goddamn twig. So as I come in, is there a way for me to kind of like determine uh what kind of magic he might be using at the moment? Observing him and everything here. I do have proficiency in Arcana.
Roll an Arcana.
And I don't imagine it's Fey or Fiendish in origin, but if it is, there would be that's a 17. There would be an advantage on that from Hunter's Bane. But I doubt that it is.
You're. It seems like this is not normal spellcraft. This seems like the way he's like slowly moving his hands. It seems like he is just pulling this from the natural, raw magicka that's in the air itself.
All right. I've got a stupid idea.
Well, I'll say at the moment he doesn't seem hostile. His eyes are closed and he's too transfixed on what he's doing.
Hmm. Alright, so I am going to sneak back around the door a bit, kind of sitting against this door as I come back out, and I kind of peek around the corner to the party, and in a low voice, Phalar says, "The one that's inside of this room is alone. He seems rather distracted. Do we want to maybe have me scout ahead? There was a pathway out the back end of the room that he's in."
Do whatever you want. As long as
He
it
kind of
gets the
looks
squad no.
back to the rest of the party as well, and then he looks over behind him to the other side of the room, over this way. He's like, "There seems to be a split off path here if we want to potentially move on that way while I move through here."
Take a shadow with you.
He gives a nod as he comes back around the corner. Pretty much he's suggesting that we split up because I noticed that there is a path back here, and he's like, "I could sneak back there if you all can figure out what's in the next room."
Yeah, pretty much he's splitting up, but Avera gonna send the shadow. Kind of a command of if he gets into danger, return. If he doesn't, just keep following him.
It's a very good idea. So Phalar is going to
You do notice,
sneak his
do
way.
notice that the magic kind of around him is expanded a bit to about that far. Just to get an idea of.
Seeing this, Phalar is going to make his way across the edge of the room, doing this fucking predator camo bullshit. Honestly, he could blend in really well against these curtains.
The shadow is just keeping to the shadows of Phalar.
Very clever, actually. Do you think with that roll, I'm probably quiet enough to slink on past him here?
I think so.
Would have loved to search that room a bit, see if there's anything of interest, but I don't want to disturb this man because he's doing magic, and that doesn't tend to go well. You don't disturb magic men. It's gonna kind of come up into here. Let's see, what do we see in both of our pathways that we've chosen?
You just see like kind of looks like a bunch of bodies have just been shoved into alcoves in this cave.
Kind of looking
Congratulations, you found
around.
sewage system.
Congratulations, I found the above ground burial. Fucking body mounds. If this was a sewer system, that would make this the second time that Phalar has been in a sewer alone. What do they see, I wonder? The rest of the party that moved on ahead.
The rest of the party, you see, like really like gaudy looking artwork hanging on the wall. And you see light kind of pouring through cracks on the door ahead of you.
Where's the door? Is it here?
Yes.
Okay.
Avera's gonna walk this way.
Okay, you see it's like storage, and that's really for the most part what you see.
He's going to wait by the door and be there like, ah, you insects take ages to walk.
I keep zoning out.
This environment is just too interesting.
Ooh, rock.
I mean, given what you made for your character from Ice,
He's gonna do this.
Stone.
rock
He's
and
gonna do the same
stone.
as before. Tell it to go through the door. If danger is there, to go back through.
Eat the door.
God damn it! You just reminded me of an old YouTube video. Just I ate your door frame. It's just an old video of these guys playing games, and the person says that, and he's like, "The fuck does that even mean?"
I forgot to put my
Dark
water
Kaylee?
here.
Yep. It seems looks like it is a well. The shadow doesn't encounter anything.
Oh, and it doesn't go through the back through the door. So she would say, "Hurry up, little insects." He's gonna push open the door.
All right, as you push open the door, it very much looks like an abandoned study and living room and bedroom.
Is there anything on this desk?
Ooh, what's in the chest?
It is locked.
Man,
Um,
we need our
uh,
rogue back.
on the desk, there's a couple of looks like a couple of dusty tomes. They're like really heavily covered in dust, and like looks like an old rusty dagger.
He's gonna pick up the dagger, and she's gonna barge on Lyra and say, "Move."
Just kind of like scooch to the side a little bit. I can't really scooch
Are
to the
you
side a little
learning?
bit.
She's gonna use the
Yeah.
dagger because she only needs her actual weapon to try and break the lock.
Yeah, get it.
As we shift over, Otto, as you're standing there, you see the door open as a figure kind of casually walks out. And looks directly at you.
This direction?
Yep.
And
Kind of smoking
Do
on
I
on a pipe. Its eyes kind of this bright orange. It looks almost cat-like.
oh,
And it says, "Where are you going?"
uh, don't worry about it. And he starts running.
Otto, make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
What have you done?
Oh
Wisdom. Okay. 23.
You feel something pushing into your mind, but you manage to shake it off as you're walking away.
So I go this way. 30 feet?
I mean, you're not in combat. Just sighs and says, "Pity." Walks back in. Closes the door.
What the heck was that? Does auto recognize what that was?
Make me a history check.
22.
It looks human-like, but it definitely isn't. It feels demonic in nature.
Ah,
But it's weird 'cause it's not hostile like most demons you know.
mm-hmm. Interesting. Otto is going to use invisibility on himself,
Alright.
and now he's going to look around here sneakily, try to find his party members.
Okay, Vora, make a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
No, Vora.
Oh, not me, right?
No, not you.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration for that
17.
as well.
Or is it? What's the bardic inspiration to make sure this bitch gets unlocked?
I think it's
I have
D10.
to find it really quick. It is a D10.
That's bumped that up to a 22.
You managed to unlock it, but the rusty dagger is now like bent at a full 90 degrees now.
And just chuck the dagger.
I will be back in just a moment.
What's in the box?
You find 2 superior healing potions, 150 gold, and looks like a black a smooth black box that is locked.
She's gonna take
So many
those
locks.
healing potions. But she's an asshole at the moment.
I'll take the gold.
She's gonna yell to General. Open this box now. And General has feast tools.
So she can roll Dex with added proficiency.
I'll give her bardic
So
inspiration as well.
Oh, she got a nat 1.
Oh man.
I'll say you like hand it to her and she like tries it tries it, tries it, tries it. Say roll. Well, hold on. Roll D20, T20 for me. We'll see if she ends up damaging her thieves' tools.
She has a few of these too.
Yep, she ruins that.
And she pulls out the next one. She got 2 left. You're gonna see as Avira is
If you
gonna
didn't use it,
turn.
she should still have bardic inspiration.
She did not. She's
Beautiful.
gonna turn though towards her and say, "I said, open the box now." What's the proficiency bonus?
+5. I think of this
18.
Just can't quite get it.
18 plus D10.
Yep. Wow.
28.
Yep.
That's a 28.
Yep. She gets
The
it.
intimidation.
Damn.
The intimidation
Oh, yeah.
from Avira.
And it's thanks to my bardic inspiration.
Hell yeah, that bardic
The
inspiration.
hell yeah. You got this, bro.
You'll say words of inspiration. Avira is telling her, "Do this now."
So inside is a singular like metal cube with runes carved all over it. It's probably it's about the size of your hand.
She's gonna put it in her pouch for a second. Hey, Late, hold on. Let me DM you something.
Okay.
Oh, combine.
I would say, yeah, I would say Orcus would know. No.
As they just take the cube and say, "Interesting," and keep walking. What are you doing here, insect? Why are you walking so far behind?
I I think I found someone who was behind the door. Did you guys ever
You just
check
start
what was behind that door?
Not yet.
I think there's some kind of demon in that behind the door. Might be useful.
We'll switch over to Phalar. To explore the tunnels.
So as I'm going down through that little tunnel there, I'm probably noticing the piles of bones along the sides.
Uh-huh.
Am I getting like either from Hunter's Bane or just my ties with the ethereal? Does it feel like there's a lot of heavy presence here? From like, the other side kind of thing?
It feels like the wildness and magic you've you kind of felt in the back of your mind feels very strong in these caves.
So it's like whatever instability is causing this quarantine zone to be here is coming from somewhere in this cave.
Yes.
So I'm not in my room right now, so I'm not able to move forward, but I do have the Everbright lantern. Yeah, I'm have the Everbright lantern from my alchemist set and everything in my hands right now, and that is a 60-foot cone bright light. So as I'm looking through and I start to kind of, the direction I'm facing, I'm kind of going to go down that direction and then look through these little offshoot rooms here and see if I find anything.
You see there's like kind of right in front of you in a cage is a figure, kind of very, very pale skin. And you just see his eyes are wide, kind of gripping the bars. You also see a chest and another alcove to your left, near the cage.
So I'm assuming does he seem, that's going to be such a question. Is he alive?
Yes, he is alive.
That is such a question to ask. It's like,
Looks
oh
like,
damn, this guy in the cage, is he alive?
looks like he's barely alive, but alive.
So he's likely being here, been here against his will, of course, but long time. So Fela kind of looks over at this individual, and could I make any sort of rolls and checks and stuff to see if is he some kind of undead or is he just like really, really bad shape?
Make a. I'll say roll either investigation or medicine. Both of you will give you two different things.
I'll do investigation. Hey, my die didn't go into the 27.
He's alive, but you see like the strange magic that's in the air. You see, you notice that like right by his shoulder is slightly transparent, as if like it seems like part of him is being pulled in another direction.
Fela kind of looks over him and he's gonna kind of, staying out of arm's reach, he is going to clear his throat just to see if he gets this person's attention.
His eyes kind of immediately snap in your direction.
All right, let's see if we can figure this out here. He's going to just at first, uh, just plain common tongue. He's just gonna look at the guy, and he's just going to say, "And who might you be?" I'm going to go through my languages and see if this guy knows what I'm saying.
Yeah, what languages do you speak?
I should know this off the top of my head now. Common, and then there is should be common. Where's the fastest way to see it? There's Abyssal, Celestial, Draconic, Infernal, and Thieves' Cant.
He says something, but you have no idea what he's saying.
Baylor kind of does a bit of a tap on the side of his leg, thinking, and he's like, "This might be a bit of a difficult one." I'm going to. Hold on. Does this? So Phalar is going to look at him. I've got a bit of an idea. And he's going to give a slight head tilt. He's going to say, I can't understand you, but do you know what I'm saying? He's taking a shot in the dark here.
He stares at you for a long moment, looking confused.
So instead of going off of language, kind of slight moment of annoyance on his face at the realization that there's going to be a barrier of language. He's going to kind of that chest that's near him. Valar is going to look over towards the chest and take a couple steps closer to it and see how this entity reacts.
Yeah, you see his body stiffens.
As I get closer to the chest, does that feeling in the air get stronger?
Yes. The wildness seems to get slightly stronger.
Curious.
Oh, yes.
I do wonder. It's always a tangle when one's mind has to wander between curiosity and caution. I can't understand a word that you're saying. You can't understand what I'm saying. I'm mostly talking to myself at the moment. I don't know what is over here. You seem to panic when I get closer.
You see him.
This is quite the situation.
You see him point to the chest and shake his head. Shakes his head, points to the chest.
As he does so, Baylor is going to kind of give a nod of understanding, and he's going to approach the chest, but he's keeping his hands back to his sides to indicate he's not going to touch it. He's just trying to feel out the magic in the air as he's getting closer, without making whatever this entity is panic more. Mostly because he's like, well, if this thing starts panicking, then I'm going to get found because it's going to start making noise.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Da-da-da-da. 21.
You take 17 points of force damage. As he feels like, as he feels like the air seems to be getting heavier and heavier as you get closer. Like almost like
It's like
the air
I'm
itself
being
is
pressurized.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I'm walking underwater.
Feels like each step you're going, it's like that pressurized from being in water. It's like every step feels like you're going 100 feet deeper.
Do I take a risk? I'm feeling a little silly tonight.
Be silly.
Are you encouraging me?
Absolutely.
Alright, if this goes badly, I'm blaming you.
What?
So Philip kind of looks back at the entity, looks at the chest, feeling this weight on him, and as he does so, he is going to step to the foot of the chest, just kind of looking down at it, feeling this pressure on himself, and he's got this like heavy contemplation going on.
The force
And
almost seems unbearable at this point. Make another con save.
he keeps throwing those dice way out there. 22.
See, so you take 28 points of force damage.
All right. As that happens, Failer starts to realize, kind of, makes the connection. He's got a pretty limited amount of time that he's able to just kind of stand around this chest for. So, if I may, let's see here. Let's see what this does real fast. I have forgotten what this... Alright. This might be a bad idea, but Vex encouraged me to be silly, so I'm gonna be silly.
Be silly.
Right, so I'm right at the foot of the chest,
Uh-huh.
and as I am, I look back at the entity in the cage again, kind of a bit, arched forward because, weight on my shoulders from this force.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly how this spell works, so, am I able to, would it be possible, I want to confirm whether I would be able to do this or not before I try, to, like, if it's openable, open this chest and then cast a spell after it's been opened.
You can certainly try.
For context, it would be blink.
Okay.
With the idea behind it being like, when someone's like hesitantly approaching something and then they kind of give it a poke and then jump away. Before I do that though, am I able to look over this chest, see if it looks like it's got any significance to it other than the force that's coming from it, of course? Does the chest itself seem like a normal chest?
It looks like a normal chest, but as you get,
But whatever's inside definitely isn't.
you definitely feel now that someone is watching you intently.
Oh.
Phalar, sort of feeling this, clutches his dagger on his side, and he's probably got his hand halfway out towards the chest, the latch on it, and then he kind of brings his hand palm up and then closes it, and then he looks back over again, and he takes a couple steps back, just backpedaling,
Huh?
see if it feels like whatever is watching him starts to leave when he starts to step away.
It still seems very intense.
He is going to, because he wants to be, like, he wants to take the risk and open it, but feeling being watched is something that he does not like, given his past and the fact that, he was pretty much constantly under vigil that kicks in his fight or flight.
Uh-huh.
So as he's going to take a couple another steps back, and as it starts to step away, he's going to pull the pick and pocket from his side, and he is going to carve a symbol into the wall of let me see here. Yeah, we'll go with infernal. And we're gonna go for the infernal word for unsafe.
Okay.
So that he's marking this spot as unsafe. So that way if the rest of the party and so he'll do that, and then underneath of that is just going to draw an X.
Okay.
So that hopefully if the party follows him, they'll understand don't get near this chest. As he's going to... He is taking a mental... I am coming back to this chest, don't get me wrong. I was going to make sure I've got other people with me before I do, because Phalar does not like that feeling. It's going to kind of take a step around the corner.
I would say as you step around, you see that dragonborn figure is like standing in the entranceway, hands at his side, body tense, hands curled into fists. That same fire and wind and ice kind of swirling around him as he's just staring intensely down the hall, kind of looking, watching.
This is probably where I felt I was being watched from.
Yeah.
As that happens, because of the command that was given to this shadow to follow me unless I was in danger, and if I was in danger to return, right? Phalar looks over to the shadow, Elvira, and he just, under his breath, directly says, I think I'm in danger now.
Well, hold on, because the shadow is also near the chest. We gotta see if it's still alive first.
Oh,
Yeah. So roll a con save for the shadow.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. If the
Yes,
shadow
sir.
dies, will you notice it dying? Since it's linked to you?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you'd probably know when it's gone.
That's even better.
Con,
just-
con, +2.
Uh-oh.
19.
That's a failure. Takes 22 points of force damage.
Has 8 health.
So it is dead.
And then
No, it has
and,
8.
and
Yeah.
then
Oh, it has 8 health left.
and then Phalar stepped over again, so it has to make another one.
It's probably gonna die on this next one.
Oh yeah, because it was like shadowing me.
Yeah,
No pun intended.
Yeah, that thing is dead as fuck.
yeah. I won't even bother rolling that damage because I'll say, yeah, like it's probably now Vilric you feel that one is just gone.
Oh, that's interesting. And she's just gonna keep walking.
ah!
You're also forgetting this isn't a Vilra.
Does she say anything?
She said, "Oh, that's interesting," and then carries on walking.
Yeah, Otto probably just think
Where's
that's
Aloy?
just usual Elvira being herself. And he will just follow her.
And as you approach these door, you try it and it's unlocked.
Good old standard. Ghosty through. Ghosty runs back.
Ghosty doesn't encounter anything.
The door. As you're gonna see her mumble under the breath, saying, "The undead that undead one will probably die soon."
It's like as you're going this way, it's like it just starts it just starts smelling worse and worse and worse and worse as you get closer. Smells
Sweet smell of death.
smells a lot more like piss and other things.
She's gonna be there like sewage system that way.
I have a plan. And to know I'm not being Star-Lord and saying I have a plan when I don't. I do.
I don't like how you said that after sewage system was mentioned.
It has nothing to do with the sewage system, I swear.
Are you positive?
Yes, definitely. No, I'm not going to throw piss on someone. I'm not Sniper from Team Fortress 2. Alright,
She's
so you
gonna
said
walk.
I'm seeing this man in the doorway. Just confirming.
Yeah, you should be able to see him in the doorway.
Alright. Alright, I've got an idea. Does it seem like he's looking to see who would be down here?
Seems like he.
Likely.
Yes, looks like he is intensely. Seems like he felt he knows someone is down here.
Could
He's-
I?
He's looking.
Alright. I have an idea. There's going to be a 3-step plan, but it will be fast. First thing, I'm going to roll another stealth check. Make sure I can stay hidden. Seeing that someone's trying to look for me.
Yes,
29.
you're good.
Nice.
And I'm going to, as I'm moving up this way, I'm going to cast invisibility
All right.
on myself. Wait, hold on, I gotta make sure I can do this in this order. Yes, okay, we're fine. So as I come up to here, cast invisibility on myself. Then, as I slink my way across the corridor,
Uh huh.
and I gain I can probably peek around this corner right now, right?
Yep.
Down this way. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and create the sound of footsteps running down that hallway.
So what over
Going in,
this way?
running down this way.
You will move
Create the
forward.
sound of someone running off that direction.
You'll move and look down this way.
I need to move my character because this wall is stopping me from seeing him.
He's just kind of standing in the
Taylor's just going to
entryway,
take a moment.
staring.
Let's see. I'm probably going to have to see if I can risk it with that 24 and see if I can sneak behind him while he's distracted.
I think with a 29, you're fine.
Yeah. I'm 29. And I'm invisible right now. I'm just worried about making noise. And him potentially having true sight or anything. So he hurries on past. And I'm just going to make my way down the hallway that everyone else was in. So we'll probably just go back to the rest of them as Phalar is approaching. Fellow party members, what may you be up to?
Yes.
In the piss hall.
No!
We're here again.
And Otto, as your turn, you notice the door where you saw the figure.
Yeah, some guy came out of that door, and I think the guy was weird.
It was completely useless.
I think I felt something attacking my mind. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I felt something attacking my mind when that guy started talking to me. I think we should be careful.
Just useless.
As you
Oh,
say,
I'm
we should be
surprised you didn't die,
careful.
Taylor.
Yeah, Phalar, he says, I think we should be careful. Phalar cuts his concentration on his invisibility, just back into view. He's got a look of concern on his face, not something that you see very often on him.
You didn't die. Interesting.
He definitely, his clothing looks like it's been like, hole punched in a few places because of the pressure from the force damage.
Yeah.
Oh?
And he gives a nod over to you when you're like, I'm surprised you didn't die. And he's like, your shadow sure did, though. There was that man in the room. He sensed my discovery somehow. I believe I may have found something of interest to us in the other side of that room. Could not face it by myself, admittedly. There's a chest at the far end of one of the bits of catacomb there that is letting off an immense amount of pressure when I tried to approach it. There was also some sort of pale man inside of a cage at the back of the chamber. I could not talk to him.
Enforcer.
Uh, where is he? Oh, there he is.
Otto, I was approaching. You said somebody had some kind of effect on you?
Yeah, there's a figure came out of that door. Look, something felt like a demon, and he started talking to me, and I felt something attacking my mind, and I got out of there as soon as I can.
We need to be
So we should
careful
be
then.
careful.
Means that there's potential that this individual could alert some form of guard. Perhaps they were the guard and they were trying to determine whether you were supposed to be here.
Yeah.
You can see as Avira say, will you guys stop babbling and let's kill this guy? Honestly, you mortals are irritating.
Balar just looks over at Ovira and says, trust me, you don't know the half of it. Kind of almost a clap back at the we are annoying, and he's like, oh, you haven't met annoying.
They're gonna just give you a glance and then just turn back. Enforcer,
It just looks down at you.
there is a man behind there. Kill him. As you're gonna see Avira take out her sword at the same time.
What, over here?
Through the door. Because she knows that there was someone through the door.
And Phalar has said that he noticed me.
He,
Now we're like,
Kool-Aid's
time
man,
to kill him.
he walks in. You see him go about 2 feet in and then bow its head and not do anything.
Avira is gonna walk. My, aren't you an interesting one? Finally.
You see as he opens his eyes, the stuff kind of dying out around him. He just looks at the enforcer, says, "Leave us," and he just turns and walks out.
And who might you be?
I am Deveros Venthren. And who are you?
At the moment, I want to gauge who you are. Do you pose a danger? Or be you friends? Who do you serve?
I serve the Arcane Eye.
Insight, as they look.
Roll it.
18.
Seems legit.
And why is an arcane eye down here all alone?
He looks at you with a hardened moment and says, "Let me ask you this. Am I talking to the one this one serves? Or the vessel?"
You're gonna see. She smiles. Aren't you an astute one?
I'm here to. I am the key. I have been. The object behind me unstabilizes all magic near here. I am merely stabilizing it. Ventress's men. Well, let's just say they learned to leave me alone.
So essentially, you're just stabilizing the thing as Ventress does his plan, is what you're trying to say.
Yes. If I let it go unchecked, let's just say magic would become completely unstabilized everywhere. And then you would have a bigger problem.
You're gonna see as she slightly holds her head, says, and where is where is Ventress's main force at?
The northeastern side of here. He's trying to retrieve the artifact, which is heavily protected by us.
We have a common enemy, so is there any allies here?
I am the only one here.
He's just gonna be just holding her head, shaking it a couple times.
Unless you need something, be gone. I have to keep on meditating. Unless you want to see all magic rid from existence.
She's just gonna turn her back, just holding her head, and crashes into the wall slightly. Just walks around like a drunk at the moment. Think about drunk. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
As you
Here,
walk
I
out,
can-
Phalar looks at the Dragonborn. He says, "So, that item that's in the far area of this chamber is what's causing the quarantine zone?
Yes.
Must be quite the potent thing."
It is. I wouldn't mess with it.
Phalar kind of,
It
just
could,
for a moment,
it
glances
could,
down at his clothing that's a bit damaged at the moment.
it could atomize you entirely.
I would imagine so, he says as he looks back up from his clothing. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Are you alright?
That's a bong rip and a half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then he kind of looks
Time for another one.
past him through the doorway. He says, "That pale man in the cage, what's with him?"
He kind of looks at you. Kind of eyes narrowed.
As he does so, Thaler kind of, puts up his hands for just a moment and puts them back down at his sides. He's just like, "I mean no harm to you or your organization. It's simply curiosity."
I'm afraid I can't tell you. His identity is classified. Let's just say he's been on Eldoria since the beginning.
Intriguing. Well-
Please, leave me. I have meditation to get back to.
Yes, of course.
Where did everyone go?
Someone want to ping for our friend here?
Oh, over here. Okay.
As the Vera is walking, she's going to crash to the floor slightly on her knees.
Whoa.
Oh, just real quick, as Phalar's stepping out of the room, he's gonna kind of do like the thing, and he's gonna look back at the Dragonborn. He's going to say, "You're part of the Arcane Eye. You probably know information on things. Is there anywhere in this particular ruin that would be good to find, let's say, tomes, books, any of that sort of thing?"
He kind of thinks for a moment and says, "You probably might find some in a chest somewhere. This ruin is known for its surprises."
He kind of gives a nod, and he says, "I suppose we'll have to keep an eye out." He's just going to head up the rest of the party.
The door almost seems to close on its own, and you hear it lock.
As the Vera is going to stand up and say, I'm good. I'm good. I'm back. Fucking hell.
Back, you say? It kind of stops. I'm not going to question it.
Need to do something quickly. As she's going to run backwards.
Oh.
As she's going to knock on the door.
What?
Door opens.
Hello, good sir.
Yes, did you need something?
Sorry to interrupt. And she's gonna take out the cube and say, "Do you know what this is?"
He steps forward and kind of takes it in his hand.
It's a cube.
Cube of Rubik.
Never seen anything like this. It's seems like it's probably something from the second or third age. It's definitely potent magic power in here. And hands it back to you.
Fair enough. She's gonna put it in her bag of holding and say, "Thank you. Sorry to interrupt you." And she's gonna give Lyra a head pat as she says, "We can go now. Enforcer, follow." Apologies. I needed to find out what something was, but not even that person knows.
I feel like a dog with a bipolar owner.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a little bit now.
Like, sometimes you love me, sometimes you hate me. Either way, I'm gonna follow you.
The patting on the head doesn't help the analogy.
That shadow. This one's alive. Remind me never to lose control. As she steps there, can she see that in the corner of her eye?
Yes, you do.
She's gonna do a little out of her hands.
Rest of you see this lizard-like creature, backpack on its back, crystals kind of down its back. It's kind of waddling along, occasionally looking down, picking up a rock, sniffs it, puts it in his bag, keeps walking.
Oh my god, he's so cute!
She just sighs.
He's such a little cutie.
And walks over here.
Stay here. If there's danger, just follow at this point.
Looks at the X, picks it up.
You creature.
And glances over at you.
Do you understand me?
It still has like the egg in its hand, eyes kind of wide. And it doesn't speak. Its head's kind of tilted on one side.
Hold on, I think I had something just for it. He's going to take out the from her bag. She's gonna do like a little hand motion, like her peaceful, and she takes out the general's axe and throws it on the floor and says, "Do you want this creature?"
Like, what? Like, where are you throwing? It? Like, here?
More like here, like in the middle.
It kind of takes a few steps forward towards it, looks down at it. Seems interested in it.
As it says, "You can have it if you answer a question or a few questions." Does that sound like a deal?
It nods.
Perfect. Have you seen any people who look like Janra? She's gonna yell at Janra and tell Janra to go and grab one of the corpses. The burnt corpse. Well, not the burnt one, just any of them, just to show one of the dudes. Have you seen any people down this way that look like this? Showing a cultist.
It looks down at the cultist. And you just hear in its head. Big people in other tunnel. And it kind of points in this direction.
Would you mind we pass and we deal with these big people? There'll be more of these shinies here.
It nods. And it walks up and picks up the axe. Looks at it. Licks it. And puts it in his bag.
What is your name, creature?
You hear in your head. You can call me Sam.
Sam. A pleasure, Elvira. We'll deal with these guys down the way. And we'll have our first pick of the shinies. But after, you can have as much of the shinies as you want.
It shakes its head. Wrong way. And follow.
I'm the fucking goat.
I love him. I love him so much.
This way? Oh. As he carries on moving.
And then he points down that way. He says, big, shiny man fucking way. Seems
You're going to see as Elvira say, "One moment." She's going to first check if this door is locked.
It's locked.
Do you want to see if there's any shinies back in here?
And not.
She's gonna say, "Phalo, Janra, you want to get this open?"
Let me just there we go. I lost where my character was for a moment, and I don't know how because it's not very hard to lose me, or not very easy to lose me.
You are quite bright.
Yeah, even more if I do this, and then I like put myself somewhere dark.
You glow in the dark.
Katakana steps forward. Says, I could potentially get this open if you would like.
Go ahead. And we'll give our new friend Sam a couple of the shinies in here.
He gives a nod. Alright. So that's dexterity
Plus your
with
proficiency.
proficiency bonus. Yeah. 17. What is my proficiency?
Plus 5.
22.
That does it.
I think I did that right. Spiller kind of does a he does like the raking the lock thing, so the lockpick goes in and he just kind of shakes it around and then gives the door a pull, and then there's like a crack as the lock is opened.
Perfect.
We'll give you like a little applaud.
You see that just for a moment there's like a very faint smirk at the corner of Phalar's mouth. He likes being able to show off his abilities sometimes without being scolded for it. Let's say.
And then we're gonna run around and we're gonna loot everything.
You see a figure is there waiting.
Whoa! As she's gonna look at him just there, like.
Oh.
The grubby hands go to loot and she's like, whoa, who are you?
And who are you? He's kind of like puffing
I
lips
asked
on
first.
its pipe.
I asked first, and you're a gentleman. Are you not?
I am.
So who are you?
They call me Jafar.
Maria.
It,
Who do you serve, Jafar?
I serve myself. And may I ask why you came in here and disturbed my research?
Trying to make sure you're trying to see who you serve, if you're with the cultists running around or just clearing through, really.
Well, you notice there's this strange kind of, I guess, shine or glow to his orange eyes. He seems not human.
Ooh, my Hunter's Bane's probably going ballistic right now because of what Otto said about earlier.
Yeah, your Hunter Bane, your Hunter Bane definitely tells you he is a fiend.
He probably notices Phalar in the doorway seems to be stiffened up a little bit with his shoulders up.
As
My Spidey
he
senses are
says
tingling.
that, Avira's gonna do a good old divine sense to catch on what the fuck is going on, as her eyes glow.
He immediately feels he is a fiend, but he's enriched. He's. I guess your I guess your divine sense wouldn't tell you what his alignment would be, would it? Only these Spade Fiend are undead. Yeah. So you also know that
18
he's fiend.
Quick
As her
question
eyes
for
glow,
you.
she says, I think, oh,
So you go first.
he's just gonna say simple. I can tell you're not humanoid, and you're a fiend. So what are you researching, if you don't mind me asking, Jafar?
He studies you for a long moment before saying, I am studying the effects of humans with this loudness that's here. It's piqued my interest.
Oh, and by the way, do you have something shiny I can quickly have, please? No, I'm not going to do one of those infernal deals I've heard much about. Just something simple to give our friend Sam there something.
He kind of reaches, picks off the table and picks up like a shiny copper tube and tosses it to you.
I'm I'm gonna be there like 1 moment. Here you go, Sam.
He takes it, sniffs it, kind of starts to waddle back off. Yeah, I'll waddle off over here.
He's content with his copper.
Yep.
Yeah, listen, we got him paid
He's so
in
perfect.
a random copper tube.
Oh god, he's gonna start dropping it, and we're gonna have to deal with the lead pipe falling noise in your world now. That's where if one of you has a soundboard for that.
I do.
God damn it. God damn it.
God damn it, Sam!
I was so hoping that somebody wouldn't.
But Jafar, you decided you wanted to look at me, as I could tell. Do I pique your interest in your research, or only interested in what's going on inside of here?
Yes, you certainly piqued my interest when you came pottering in here.
Well then, Jafar, she's gonna go and say, hmm, you want to research everything inside of here, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to make, would you like to make a very black and white deal, no hidden caveats that you demon and fiends love to do? A nice simple one.
Such as.
There's probably a lot of information where we're about to go. Further up where those cultists are. You scratch our back, we scratch yours. We get you some information there. You help us deal with them.
Hmm.
As she's gonna say, and to make sure that the deal is solid. She's gonna go and bring Janra. General make the pledge, as she's gonna be ready to pass binding pledge.
Oh my god.
When you cast a spell, a willing creature within range makes a promise, swear, or oath and enters into a contract. For the duration of the spell, you immediately know if the creature breaks the promise, oath, or thing. So if he decides he wants to, oh, and also you know if it got dispelled. So pretty much it's a binding vow that lasts for 10 days. But it's just basically just saying the basic. You help us with the cultists, we get you some information.
He looks at you, looks past you. No, I think I'm fine.
That's totally fine. And she's gonna look around and look behind and say, I'm curious, what were you looking at just now?
Eh?
Oh, none of your concern.
Interesting. Well, sorry to impose on you.
While we're here, would I be able to give in background and Hunter's Bane stuff? Try to identify what kind of fiend this man is,
Yes.
which I believe. Which role would that be?
Um,
Skin religion, survival, investigation,
I
arcana.
think any information you receive your I think it would be Arcana and Advantage.
Yeah,
'Cause I think
because it's about Fey Fiend or Undead.
Yep.
That was a very limp roll. I'm gonna give this next one a good throw. Into the abyss it goes. And the one that I gave a good throw was worse. Alright, 18.
I'll DM you, but I think you already saw it.
But I has to go.
Okay.
Please.
Peace. I'd say you know that this is a Rakasha.
Ooh. Let me see if I can remember. Right. These fuckers. I had to go and look at the picture because I forgot what it was.
Yep, weirdly the only tiger-looking demons, but y'all want to move a little
While we're
further?
in this
Huh?
While we're in this room, uh not to call back to the name of the previous campaign, but Phalar would like to perhaps make a slight bit of a dark dealing with this man. Nothing soul binding.
Alright.
He's gonna kind of look at the individual. This man can probably immediately tell that like Phalar sees right through who he is. Like he's identified him, and it's probably visible on his face that he's identified him.
Okay.
Because he's trying to like he's purposely letting himself make that body language that he knows what Jafar is, so that Jafar understands he knows. He's like, I know what you are, don't deceive me, kind of look on his face.
Yeah, and he's watching you intently.
And he's going to say, so, you're here for knowledge and research on the instability, is that correct?
Yes.
Do you indulge in arcane or exotic research often?
When the mood strikes me, yes.
Would there be any potential that if I was to present you with a physical good of exotic origin, you might be able to pass information to me that you would consider to be of equal value? I am someone who enjoys finding out things myself.
What knowledge might you require?
Was a bit quiet. What was that?
He's asking what knowledge do you want to know?
Well, I would be interested in perhaps getting a bit of insight into this location, if possible. Of course, in exchange for what I may have to offer you. I do have a few things that may be interesting to catalog if you would like to take a look. Pretty much just saying, I've got a couple of exotic items on me. If you can give me information on this place, I can give you something in exchange. Whatever he deems the value of the item I offer.
He steps forward a little bit, kind of motions for you to approach.
As he starts to approach, Phalar kind of, uh, he's gonna pull that scroll case off of his back with his portable hole in it. And he's going to say, I do have to grab it out of my lab if you do not mind.
He nods.
Alright, I gotta find a place for this.
Probably out in the hallway would be better.
Likely. Yeah, the hallway works. Kinda gives a nod to Otto as he passes by. He's gonna put down the hole in the hallway. Climbs down into his lab. There's a bit of
Oh,
clinking
Yeah.
of
that thing
bottles and
again.
sounds like a chest opening.
Although you notice in your peripheral, he gives you a little wave.
What?
He gives you a little wave with like this fanged grin on his face.
Oh.
Jafar does. The Fiend. Which, by the way, this is the guy that you encountered in the hall earlier, so he's just saying hello again.
Hi? What were you trying to do to me earlier?
You were running away. I was trying to get you to hang around, is all. I do love company.
Not suspicious at all. Huh?
So Phalar comes back up out of the hole, rips it, or not rips it, but pulls it up, rolls it back up, puts it into the case, slings it back over his shoulder. I need to update my model at some point because I've collected a lot of gear since this model was made. He comes back around. That's the W key. That moves my camera. I'm great with technology, I swear.
This is great.
And as I come around the corner, Phalar has with him. Let's see here. We will say two. Actually, yeah. Okay, I got it. So as Phalar comes back around the corner, he's got a leather satchel and two, we'll say, Yeah, he's got a leather satchel and 2 vials with him. Both of the vials contain like a very thick liquid. One is a bit purplish, the other is black.
Okay.
And he says, I only ask that you deem whatever these may be of value to you in your interest in knowledge, and in exchange receive knowledge that I may be able to write down myself. As he's holding them up, so it is a pound of the ashes from Avernus, and then the vial of Aboleth blood that I have, and 4 ounces of the Mind Flayer blood that I have is what I'm offering to him.
Okay. You can take the
Exotic items that could be interesting for arcane purposes.
He takes it, puts it in a pouch, and says, kind of looks past you in the hall and says, Ventress and his men and the artifact are just down there. So he's basically saying if you go this way, that's where you'll find Ventress, his men, and the artifact.
You're cutting out really bad for me. Is that just me?
It might just be his mic fluctuating a little bit. It's a lot better this time than it was last time, though. Oh my god.
So,
We've been able to hear you most of the time.
So basically, he points behind you and says, "You'll find Ventress, his men, and the artifact there."
And then, as he says that, Phalar gives a nod, looks to the rest of the group, looks back to him, and then says, I have been hinted at that there may be tomes or other such things within this place. You seem to be someone of magical and, book knowledge. Would you happen to know where we would go for that?
Survive, and I'll give you a tome.
He gives a nod and says, works well enough for me. I assume that we will find you back here if we manage to make it out.
He nods.
And he kind of looks back to the rest of the group. And he's like, apologies for that. We should probably be on our way. He's just registered in his head again. The oh shit, wait, Ventress is doing a thing.
Like, oh, right. That guy.
Valar gets very caught up in talk about magical knowledge because of his past and all of the secrets and stuff. And then he just remembered, right, there's a man that's trying to kill the world. Let's go deal with that.
Mayhaps.
I think we will end the session here.
Sounds good.
And then next week, y'all can deal with Ventress.
Which you
Not
have to rebalance.
again. Not again.
I'm concerned about the fact that you had to take the time to rebalance him as well.
I wasn't rebalancing Ventress. I was rebalancing one of the heralds, who were one of the 5 heralds who were after you guys. Because one of them is here in the ruins.
Isn't Ventress one of the heralds?
He is one of the heralds. Like the heralds are like his most powerful fighters in his cult.
Yeah.